Okay, so I think we are going live. 1 second. Okay, yeah, we're streaming. Okay, cool. Oh, my bad, it's been a while, guys. I know I said I was going to, I wanted to stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, but I think after Tuesday's stream, oh, I didn't realize we could. I already selected the Punisher. So, I didn't realize, I didn't realize how bad remote play was gonna be on my computer. So, yeah, 1 second. I'm trying to figure out the buttons of this. Oh, I didn't want to pick that up. And I was just trying to figure out, I didn't realize remote play was gonna be so bad. And, so I decided to kind of use a capture card this time around. And I think from I'm looking back and forth at the streams, and it seems like it's fine. Yeah, it looks pretty good. So that's what I was pretty much doing Thursday, Friday, Saturday was kind of getting that stuff set up. And oh, 1 second. Okay, I didn't realize we were oh, wow. And so I was just setting up my laptop or my desktop because I was wondering, I'm like, do I have anything strong that could stream and gameplay and do all this stuff? So I forgot that I built a PC back like 3 years ago. So I was just trying to get that set up in the meantime. So yeah, just mostly that, trying to figure out lighting and what I wanted to do, but also just what I wanted for the future of the channel too. I guess, I mean, it's still gonna be, it's gonna be low pressure. I'm not gonna go all out or anything, but I definitely want to maybe focus more on fighting games, because I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I'm okay at them. Oh, 1 second, I just saw some. Oh, okay. Yeah, I realize I'm kind of okay at them, so, but I don't know, I think it'd be cool to kind of learn them in real time and things like that. And wait, I realize I have grenades. So just kind of learn fighting games in real time. So specifically, I chose like Street Fighter 6. I wanted to give that game a try and just kind of go from there. And plus, there's a lot of cool fighting games coming out next year anyway. So yeah, a lot of cool fighting games coming out next year. So I think one of them being what I'm really into is Marvel Tokon. I think was kind of exciting for me. So Marvel Tokon. I think there's even I'm trying to remember what we were. Oh wow, I went with like no health. I just realized that. But no, yeah, there's Marvel Tokon. There's Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know that's I don't know. At least I saw gameplay for that, and that looked pretty cool. And then you also have Invincible Versus. So it's just a lot of cool stuff coming out next year. So that's why I've been leaning more towards fighting games. So I'm thinking maybe like this kind of setup where I'm playing old retro titles. Probably like Tuesdays, and then Thursdays and Saturdays will be more like fighting game content. So just watch me try to fumble and learn through whatchamacallit, Street Fighter 6. So I mean, I'm not like a complete noob. Like I don't know. I've played fighting games in the past, but not anything. I mean, I just never played competitively, and I don't think I played against too many real people at that. So 1 second. So it'd be kind of cool, yeah. I'm trying to think about the last time I actually played somebody in a fighting game. I think it was probably like MK11. I think, yeah. But I mean, I lost just because my bandwidth was pretty bad. I was kind of living in the middle of nowhere in Michigan, so I think here I have a better internet connection. So it'd be, yeah, I definitely want to give it a try and see what it's about. I'm sorry, it's kind of just difficult trying to play and talk at the same time. I mean, this game isn't too rough, but no, that's what I'm thinking about it. So yeah, next week will definitely be the start of that, and just giving Street Fighter a try. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh, I didn't realize she was going to be jumping all over the place. Yeah, because I think I just started learning Terry, so that's most likely going to be the character I'm going to be using for that. So, but yeah, definitely say expect some pretty fun things, because I'm pretty new to it personally, and I know it's going to be more wins than it's going to be more losses than wins. I know that for sure. So, but no, that's going to be kind of cool. And then, oh, I got something. But yeah, I'm learning. But yeah, mostly that, and also too, on Thursday was the Game Awards, which I wasn't sure if I could stream that. I wasn't sure if it was gonna be copyright stuff, so I kind of decided to watch it with my fiance and things and stuff like that. So it was pretty exciting. Or actually, I take that back. The Game Awards was kind of okay. I think I personally just watch it for the wrong reasons, I guess. I'm usually in it for the game trailers. What's going on here? I still don't even know how to throw grenades in this game. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay. That didn't work. But no, there was a lot of cool stuff in there. I mean, I don't think it was anything crazy surprising. Like we already knew Resident Evil 9 was gonna be a thing, which is cool. I'm looking forward to that. But I mean, I guess the cool surprise was the was Leon being in the game, which I thought was kind of exciting. I mean, I mean, the internet kind of spoiled it before, but I mean, it's okay. It was still cool seeing it and getting that confirmation. And I'm trying to think of anything else in the game. I mean, it's cool. I mean, I'm not big into Mega Man, but I mean, I thought it was kind of cool that we were getting a new Mega Man game. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. I think that was like one of the last trailers that was there too. So. And then also there's I'm trying to think of I think another cool one. And like I said, it's not really a new title, but Phantom Blade Zero was a pretty cool game that was like announced back 2023. So I think you just got to see more of the footage and more of the footage at the Game Awards. So it looks really cool. I think it's more of like I don't want to say Dark Souls, maybe? I don't even know. But anyways, I mean, it looks really cool. I don't know much about the story of it, to be honest. I just see a dude with samurai swords wreaking havoc. The gameplay is, like, pretty fast and aggressive, so it looks really neat. Yeah, it looks really neat, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, I recommend looking it up, too. It's really cool. But let me think, if there was something else that was... Oh, he's got no legs or arms. Or no, he has legs, but just no arms. What? Oh my gosh. Now I'm wondering if the reveals were even that great. I'm really trying to remember. Because there was Resident Evil 9 that looked good. What was it? Mega Man I thought looked pretty neat. Phantom Blade Zero. Damn, there was another game that was there. I think it was something Dragon. It has, I think they're using like this guy's face from what movie was it? I think it was like Train to Busan. It's like that buff guy. Yeah, I think he was like fist fighting zombies and everything from what I remember. So yeah, I think they're using him, and I think the game is called like House of. I don't want to. Why did I think House of the Dragon? I think that's like a Game of Thrones show. What was it? It was something, but it was something with that. But it looked more like it kind of reminded me of like, I don't want to say GTA, but like Sleeping Dogs or something like that. If you guys remember that game back then, I think you kind of played an undercover cop and you were in the underworld of, I forgot which country. So it was a fun game back then. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else was announced. That was kind of interesting. There was there was a, yeah, I forgot. There was another interesting trailer where it looked like there was a dude, like, locked up, and he was kind of, like, I don't want to say shape-shifting things. It looked like he was controlling something. It just looked really badass. I'm sorry, I can't even remember the name of it. Oh, no, Boomerang just came back? Nice. What else was there? I'm trying to, I guess they, I mean, if you're into Marvel Rivals, they did have the, I think they did do, like, a Deadpool reveal, which, yeah, I don't know, I think, over time, I kind of got tired of Deadpool, but that's for another time. And I'm trying to, oh, no, so yeah, I think one thing I was really actually excited for, which I was kind of surprised given all the information we were told during the summer, but I really did like the Street Fighter trailer. I thought that was kind of cool. It just looked really, I don't want to say wow, I don't know, it just looked really badass, and I think I kind of know what they're going for. You know, it's going to probably be over the top, action heavy. I mean, I think the action they showed in the trailers looked pretty cool, and I think seeing Cody Rhodes' Guile looked pretty sick too, so yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that movie for sure. And at first, yeah, because the casting was insane. Like, I don't know, I remember top of my head, 50 Cent as Bullrog. I mean, yeah, Bullrog, right? Yeah. I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's nothing crazy. I mean, when I saw the I'm sorry, this is I think when I saw the footage of him kind of hitting a heavy bag and pretty much kind of getting in character, I thought it looked pretty sick, so I think that shocked me. But I mean, like, other people, so, like, I think Andrew Schultz was kind of a big casting of, like, or kind of something where I was like, why, I guess? I don't know why you would use Andrew Schultz for Dan Hibiki, didn't quite understand that, but yeah, that was kind of confusing for me. And I don't know, I thought it was funny too, because I don't know if you guys noticed, if you did watch the Game Awards, I think when Andrew Schultz appeared on, I think kind of walked out. Wait, I guess before I get into that, when everybody else was walking out, people were like clapping, people were hollering, people were hyped. And then, next thing you know, Andrew Schultz kind of comes out, and then it's just silent, you know, and I'm like, ah, okay. And so, I mean, this kind of sounds bad, but I kind of skipped through what they were talking about, but later on, I kind of found out, I guess, Andrew Schultz was like, kind of speaking garbage about the Mortal Kombat movie, I think. You know, he's like, oh, they're not out here, so everybody would, like, I think there was one dude who was like, no way, and I'm like, it's not even that serious. It's like two different things. Like, I don't even know why they feel like they're competing. I mean, it's two different movies. But I will say, I think I'm more hyped about this one than, let's say, like, I'm more hyped about Street Fighter than I am MK2 for sure. Just because I think MK1, they fucked that up so bad. I don't know. I personally didn't like the movie. I don't know who it was for. I think one thing is, I think everyone talks about was creating an original character for the first Mortal Kombat movie. Just kind of felt unnecessary when you had just so many characters. So I think that was kind of what pissed me off with it. And just a lot of other things. Just having a stupid dragon tattoo gives you superpowers or some garbage like that. I didn't quite think that was wait, how did I do that? Oh, I did. Oh, I gotta jump and throw grenades. Oh, I should have been doing that all fucking game. But yeah, I thought that aspect of it was pretty stupid. I mean, I don't know if you have to really explain people, like, kind of explain in a world where there are gods, where there's like undead, you know, I don't want to call Scorpion a demon, but kind of, I think they call him a wraith or something like that. Just a hell spawn, it seems like. You know, you have that. You have a world full of ninjas. different worlds. It's like I don't really think you need to explain powers. Like I think we could just accept that, you know, Liu Kang can shoot fire from his hands. Sonya can do the little thing she shoots out, that projectile she has. I feel like you don't really have to explain that in an MK game, in an MK movie. So I don't know. You introducing the power stuff is pretty stupid. Um, and then I think a lot of it doesn't make sense too. I think I think I've kind of accepted it. I think I accepted it at first, and then next thing you know, you kind of see Jax growing bigger metal arms. I think that definitely kind of threw me through a loop. I was like, so can he control metal then? Is that what they're saying? Or is just his power was like, I'm just gonna create bigger metal arms. I don't know. This shit was really stupid. So, I don't know who that movie was for. Because I know a lot of people were like, ah, the movie's trash. But maybe it appeases, you know, it kind of is more for, you know, fans of the game. I don't know. I thought it was. I mean, I'm a fan of the games. I mean, I grew up playing Mortal Kombat, everything. I mean, especially the 3D era of the games for sure. Because our parents were cool and they let us play it. So that's what I grew up on. Mortal Kombat's always been there. So I don't know. I was a fan and I thought it was ass. I just thought a lot of it was stupid. How do you have a Mortal Kombat movie without a tournament too? I thought that was pretty stupid. Just I don't know. I think everything they, I don't know. It's like they just on purpose they just wanted to make a bad movie. So at least for Street Fighter, you know. Wait, what am I supposed to be shooting? At least for Street Fighter, I will say one thing. At least they didn't create an original character, and have that character be the main character of the movie. So I will say that. I will give that. But and then also, I mean, I'm just not that hyped for Mortal Kombat 2, the movie anyways. Just because of everything I mentioned from the first one. But, I really didn't like, I don't know, I thought the trailer was kind of ass too. I wasn't a huge fan of it. I like Karl Urban. I like seeing him in things, but I really, I don't know. I thought that was kind of trash, to be honest. Or, I mean, I'm sorry. My bad. I'm trying to play and talk at the same time. What I was going to say was, I like Karl Urban. I just think it's trash that, I don't know, they picked him. I guess they chose him to do it because it's like, he's an old guy, man. Like, he's super old, and I think even if he was younger and this was, like, set, you know, if they decided to make this movie however many years ago when Karl Urban was younger, I just don't think he even looks like a Johnny Cage. I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know, maybe I'm thinking about The Boys or something, and, you know, and I think with that, I'm like, oh, we could play a Kano, and I think if they casted him as, you know, Kano now or something, or maybe if he played him in the first movie, I think he fits more into that. I just don't really think he has a look for it, so, I don't know. That's just how I feel, at least. Did I just get body slammed? So, I don't know. I think it was that. Baraka looks pretty stupid. Or not stupid, but just, I don't know. I'm just not a fan of the makeup. I think that was kind of like a big thing for the trailer for me, at least. What was, I'm trying to think. There was something else. I'm trying to think. Oh, yeah, you had, whatchamacallit? You had Scorpion swinging through hell like Spider-Man. I thought that was kind of silly. I mean, maybe it might look a little bit more badass when it's actually out or something. They might clean it up, but I just thought it was silly because I'm like, when have we ever seen Scorpion do that? Can he even do that? I think that was kind of something where I was a little bit confused of when I saw the trailer. And then also, just bringing in Noob Saibot. Cause how's, I don't know. I'm just wondering how the whole Sub-Zero thing is gonna work. Cause I'm trying to think, cause Bi-Han in the movie, right? Cause didn't they make it seem like the Scorpion and Sub-Zero rivalry was from like thousands of years ago or something like that? I think that's what it was. So then is Kuai Liang gonna just be like not Bi-Han's brother? Okay, wait. I'm sorry. I'm doing something really stupid. So I don't know. I just don't know what they're trying to do with these movies. But supposedly everyone's like, you know, MK2, it's gonna be a game changer. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I kind of feel bad sometimes because I see a lot of kind of MK fans on YouTube. Not trying to start a beef or anything. 'Cause, you know, I'm not even a big channel. I only have like 3 subscribers, but I don't know. They're like really hyped about it. They're opening their mouth. They're like, oh, this is gonna be so sick. And I'm just like, in my head, I'm like, did you guys forget about the first one? Like, I mean, and does it really look sick? You know, I don't know. You know, so maybe I'm just a hard fan to please. I don't know. 'Cause I think if given the chance, I probably, you know, I wouldn't say I'd make a better movie because obviously I don't have those skills to write things like that. But I don't know. I think they could have done a lot. They could have done way better with it. Given just that, I mean, it has like decades of material too. I think that's what I found kind of frustrating. So, yeah, I don't know. My bad about this whole MK rant. I think all just to say that I think Street Fighter is gonna be a badass movie, and that's what I was kind of super excited for at the Game Awards too. So, it definitely caught me by surprise. Wow, these guys are really aggressive in this game. Nice. Sorry, I'm just kicking ass right now. I realized what was going on. And then, I mean, it's so sad because I'm so far behind. But when I saw who won the award, I'm like, I've never heard of Clair Obscur 2. I thought that was kind of shocking for me. I don't know. Maybe I haven't really been caught up with the AAA titles lately, so I just don't. Oh, what does he have? So I was unsure of what Clair Obscur was, but I think it won like hella awards and it just did really well. So I don't think people are too upset about them winning. So yeah. Yeah, interesting titles up there though. I was really surprised. Yeah, never I mean, I heard the Donkey Kong game was good. I heard Hollow Knight was pretty solid, so I think for all of them to be up there is pretty decent. I mean, I would say I think the nominees were better this time around than last year for sure. Cause still the nominees from last year really just my jaw dropped. I remember trying to watch it. Cause I mean, what you had like a card game, so I mean, I get it. Cause I don't want to crap on a game I haven't played before, but you know, it was Balatro. But I think first looking in, I'm like, why do they have like a card game? It doesn't make any sense. And then I think they also had Elden Ring DLC, I think, which I guess is its own game. I don't even know. Then you have the Final Fantasy VII remake, which I'm like, I think deservingly so. I mean, I heard a lot of good things about it when it came out. And then Black Wukong Myth or something. So I really thought Black Wukong was. Oh, I think Astrobot. I forgot the winner. Oh, so but I mean, I think this year, I think the game nominees of this year was pretty strong as far as I'm concerned. So I thought that was pretty cool. I know. I was about to say because I'm trying to remember. I'm like, did Clair Obscur win a lot of the awards? I just can't remember. I'm not gonna lie, and plus I skipped it. Like I said, I'm kind of bad. I'm usually in it for the Game Awards, just for the game trailers, and so I mean, even just I mean, I was one of the few upset because I thought Marvel Tokon was gonna be there. I thought they were gonna reveal like a new character or something, and of course, you know, I've heard so much about there possibly being like an Injustice 3, so. I know I was watching Super, which is a YouTube channel I follow for like MK content and stuff like that, and he did a whole video about Injustice 3 not appearing. So I was kind of in the same boat. I was hoping that they were gonna make an announcement for that game, but yeah. Well, I don't want to go like it didn't mean anything to me, but I was kind of like a little upset. I'm like, damn, I thought they'd reveal something, and now we gotta wait till Summer of Gaming to possibly hear something, but you know, Yeah, I thought that was a little frustrating. But I was more upset about Marvel Tokon because I'm like, we need to see more characters, man. I mean, it's kind of scary because I'm hoping it's not just the few that they have, and maybe they're gonna add like 4 more people. Like, I definitely want it to be a decent sized roster when it first comes out, so. But yeah, no, I'll definitely be playing that one for sure. But I mean, I guess if you're into Invincible Versus, I think they did have like a character reveal at the Game Awards. And I don't know who the lady is. I've never read any of the Invincible comic books, so I don't know if she's an original character for the game or just or maybe we just haven't seen her yet in the current show. So that was kind of cool too. Oh my god, this is all coming at me. So yeah, but yeah, that was all I had going on. I think Thursday too, I was hanging out with some friends. I was hanging out with my boy Watson, one of my friends. And so that's why I was kind of out too for that. But I mean, I was happy too because when I got back, I didn't have to watch the whole award show. I could just kind of see a trailer, skip ahead, see a trailer, skip ahead. So I thought that was kind of nice, but no, it's cool. But looking so far though, I don't think there's been any glitching issues, and I'm actually kind of looking back and forth through OBS a little bit to see. I mean, it's, yeah, no lags, no anything. So yeah, this is good. And I mean my GPU is kind of decent. Even I bought it I think I bought this thing like 3 years ago, so it's still like holding up and doing very well. So yeah, everything looks really nice. Yeah, I'm definitely, but yeah, I would say, and also the setups too. So I think for like kind of the retro game nights I want to do on Tuesdays, it's gonna definitely be this setup with me on a couch, just kind of playing, like at home vibes, just very chill. But I will say for more of the Street Fighter related themes, or the Street Fighter related streams, it's definitely going to be me at my gaming chair, because I don't know if I can play as well if I'm just in a relaxed position like this and I'm not able to. I don't know, I'm very weird like that. I don't know. I feel like I'd be too relaxed and my reflexes would definitely be shot. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be in my gaming chair for those kind of streams. So, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do so far. And just slowly just kind of, oh wow, what am I doing right now? I'm talking about fighting games and wanting to do, and I'm sitting here getting pieced up by these robots. Oh wait, let me get this food. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. I thought he was taking damage. I shouldn't have stood right in front of him point blank and tried to shoot him, which I'm about to do again with this guy. I need all the food. And I think originally, okay, I'm sorry, I zoned out on this. And I would say originally, I wanted this channel to be a fighting game channel. But I think at the time, I was like, maybe I could just do more retro things. Because I just wasn't, I don't know. I was like, I don't know if I was like, do I feel comfortable just kind of getting beat up? I'm probably get beat up on multiple streams. I mean, this game's been out for like 3 years now. So, people are already pretty good with the characters they have. So I'm fighting against people that kind of have years of experience now, which is like legit. So, but no, I think it'd still be fun to try and just kind of master my my fighting game skills, man. I think that's what I'm really in it for. I think it'd be really sick. And especially for the newer titles coming out, just kind of getting to jump on those a little earlier, and I don't know, just try to learn those games with people as they're coming out. So I don't know, I think fighting games are pretty fun. I mean, like I said, I watched Super for I think Cup for years now. He's like a really solid channel if you're into fighting game content and stuff. Super is badass. He does like Injustice 2 game. I mean, I think he plays Injustice 2. He does MK1. Sometimes he'll go back to like MK10, I think. And I don't know why I just stood there and took that. And so yeah, no, he's pretty good. So I don't know. I see him having a lot of fun, and I was like, you know, it'd be kind of cool to try that. I'm saying it now, but I know I'm about to be kind of like hating myself for those days, being like, why is everybody beating my ass? But I don't know. I think it'd be cool to learn, so and kind of try. I mean, I've been playing NPCs and not NPCs, duh, they're playable, but playing like against computers and stuff on Street Fighter 6. So I mean, I feel. Oh wow, I thought we were going to the next level. I'm sorry, my bad. And so I think that'd be kind of cool to do. Oh, I can pick people up and jump. And I think most of my life is kind of... I don't want to say most of my life, because, I mean, I kind of grew up on... I'd say I grew up on fighting games. I don't know, I have to talk to my brother about that, but I'm sure we did. You know, we had the old MK2 and MK3 game on Sega Genesis. Like I said earlier, we played all the... what was it? We played all the 3D MK games. I'm trying to think if I watched my dad play it or my mom play it, or I think they kind of played Soul Calibur. I remember that being kind of a thing that they used to play, and I do remember Virtua Fighter as well. I think that was kind of a one they played. I think it's like that 3D fighter. So, oh, this thing can move. So we kind of grew up on it. I'm trying to think of other games. I mean, I'm sure we've played Tekken before. Or like I said, it's probably one of those games that my mom and my dad played growing up. So we played those. Virtua Fighter, Soul Calibur. There was this game I kind of remembered growing up, and I'm still trying to find it or look for it. I think it was a PlayStation 1 game. It might have been a PlayStation 2 game. But it was I think it was like a 3D fighter. So kind of like something like Virtua Fighter and Tekken. And, what was it? But the cool thing was, I think mid-fight, I don't know if you had to like power it up or you could kind of switch between it. But it was this, but when you were, you could switch into like different, oh, I thought I could jump and shoot. You could like switch to, whatchamacallit, like these kind of like humanoid animal things. So I know one character could like turn into a tiger or something like that, and then one character was like a bunny from what I remember. And yeah, it was an interesting fighting game. Like you could shapeshift like mid-round, and I think you get like extra beast powers or something like that, and that was like another interesting fighting game. So yeah, just like I said, I'm not like complete, I can do like, combos, and or at least I think I can. Watch me like fuck all that up, but no, like combos and all the emotion inputs and stuff, like that's like no problem. Yeah, I can do a lot of that. So it's just actually, trying to dodge or trying to get the spacing right and using, just all the fighting game fundamentals if you follow that kind of stuff. So yeah, it's definitely going to be very fun. I'm definitely excited for what's coming up this week, and yeah, I'm just really excited. Super hyped. So yeah, like I said, this was just going to be just a short stream to kind of test everything. So now I think everything looks good. I think this is a pretty nice test stream. So thank you guys. If any of you guys watch, thank you. And when we start picking it up, don't forget to, like and subscribe if you're interested, if you're feeling the vibes. But yeah, you'll definitely be getting 2 different ones, retro game nights and fighting game nights. So yeah, thank you guys. And we'll probably continue this later. All right, see ya.